Oof. Oof. It's early. We're tired. Put my electrolytes in. I'm about to test some water. I got any cup. I'm gonna find some lobsters today. Wind is howling. I don't know if you can see it in the trees. I already know it's gonna be a terrible day. It's gonna be lots of throwing up, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of throwing up. This is how it goes. Nah, you be puking.
I'm just gonna turn it on, turn it right back off.
Oh, you're gonna throw up. A little rough seas make a tough man throw up.
All right.
Fix to put a dent in the Florida lobster population, ain't we?
They better have a lot.
Better not see no lobster today. If lobsters see us, it's bad news.
It is bad news for sure.
Bad news. Real bad news.
If they're not ticklish.
Alright, so this was like my third dive of the day or so. My first couple dives, I kept going down on these. I think they're anchors, some kind of structure. But I kept going down on them and I wasn't finding anything. And I kept going to the top and being like, let's just switch spots. This place sucks. But my brother, you can see him in the clip. He's like, no, they're there. You just gotta find them. So this was I think it was my third dive. And I went down and I finally saw one. I was like, okay, now, there is some here. So I go back to the top, regroup, get my head right, breathe up. And I'm like, I'm about to go down and get one here. And I go down, immediately get lost, can't find the ones I originally found. Then I look up, I'm like, oh, there it is. It's a good one. Make my way to him. Get absolutely worked. First lobster of the year though, so it's part of it. Made me look dumb. These lobsters can cross you up underwater, man. They're way more agile than you give them credit for. There he goes, zoom, right out of there. I'm all frustrated and out of breath, go back up to the top. Regroup again, get my head right. I'm like, this is the time. Go down. That's my little brother in the blue right there. This is his first ever lobster trip. He did good. Got him a couple, but there's one right there. Stick the tickle stick in there. Get him to move over just a little bit. And as I'm working him out to get him into the open, like the sand, I run into a rope and it drops this grappling hook down on top of it and pops him right out just perfectly. He gets out in the open, boom, tickled him right in the net. Go to the top. Oh yeah, I got my tickle stick hung right there. Panic. I was out of breath. I panicked and went to the top, left it. You can hear me here. This is the first one of the day.
First lobster of the trip.
This is like a couple dives later. I just edited obviously the highlights of it, but there's a lot of dives I didn't catch anything. But a few dives later, I go back down. Find a good looking lobster under here. Didn't actually think I was gonna get him out because he was way up in there, but he like totally cooperated, which is rare. But anyways, so tickled him a little bit out from that side, and then he pops out a little more. And I stick my net behind him, and boom, a little chaotic. But I thought he was gonna get out. My net wasn't all on the ground. But on the way up here, I run into somebody. I think it's my older brother. Run into him. It turns my GoPro straight up in the air, and I went for the next 10 minutes or so with my GoPro looking at my snorkel like that right there. Didn't realize it, but it took me a while anyways. There's Dalton getting the lobster. So I go down, I find a good one. The same old. Tickle him out. Tried to pull him out, but he didn't come, so I just ended up pushing him, and he worked perfectly. Put the old tickle stick right in the net like that, and pin him down. So here's kind of a funny clip. I just caught that lobster. I'm swimming my way back to the boat, measuring it, just minding my own business. I'm from Oklahoma, so like I'm already like naturally like terrified of the water. Like I'm so scared of sharks. It's like a super fear of mine, but it's always in the back of my mind. So I'm just chilling here swimming. And you can hear me scream in just a second, and something comes up from behind me and gets me, scared me bad. Right there, it's my older brother, thinking it's hilarious. Just hear him laughing. He come and stuck a lobster on me, and I had no idea he was behind me. Here it is. Different things. Unnecessary. Scared me real bad. I might have cussed him a little bit. And we just drop him in the boat. Go back to it. Kind of in the same spot. This is a cool video because it's third person, and I had big plans for it. And in my mind, I was gonna go down and snag one and everything, but I got worked. Ran out of breath. Like I said, though, it happens. And he zooms in. You can see the smug lobster. He's like, "Get me! Get out of here!" Here's another clip. Same place. There's several of these. I guess I'm pretty sure they're anchors, but there were several piles of them, and it was easy. There was so much current. It was easy to lose one pile and end up on another, and you can't tell any difference. Some of them were loaded, some of them weren't. But here's the same scenario: just get them out in the open, stick the net behind them, tickle them in the front, and they'll swim backwards into your net, and then you can use that tickle stick to fold your net over where they can't get out. You think that they would like be difficult to get out of the net, but they're really easy to get out of the net when they're swimming around.
Hey, me and Jason caught this one, huh, Jason? Dylan definitely didn't catch this one. I just go back in.
A couple of jokesters. They always got something funny to say. This clip's hilarious. This is my younger brother, and this is his first day to ever lobster. He's never done it before, but he can hold his breath really well, and like he'll be really good at it. But in this clip, it's like he does it perfectly. Runs it in there, tickles it right out, gets it right where he wants it, sticks a net behind it, just does it perfectly, and then just gets worked. Boom, lobster swims out. And here I come, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save the day. I'm gonna snag this lobster. Get one try, run out of breath, panic, and go to the top. That lobster got away from both of us. Right here, I was trying to show Dalton that he had ran a lobster off the other side of the rock. I don't think he saw it, and he was on his way up anyway, so I decided to try to take a dive down and see if I could catch it. And these are my favorite, the ones in the open like that. They're pretty easy to catch. You just kind of put your net behind them and tickle them in the front, and they, for the most part, just go straight back into your net. Same thing here, just grab it and take it to the top.
Have you ever wondered why scuba divers fall over backwards? It's because they have a board in the boat.
Tanner cracking some jokes. I actually never heard that one. I laughed hard about it. Here we are. We had moved spots by this point and found another couple rocks that had some under them. That one apparently had, I guess, it had a bunch under it, but the smaller one came out. The other one in there was a giant, but beggars can't be choosers when you're on limited air. So I caught it and came to the top. Here's another clip of Dalton catching one, and I thought Tanner was going to go down and catch one, but I guess Dalton got the one down there. But Tanner, he has never dove before. He killed it, man. He could dive 20, 25 feet and hang out down there. He's actually going to be really good in the future. He's same as Dason. He never really caught a lobster before, so if you've never done that and it's your first day out, it's tough. Here's Dalton coming up showing us his prize. He's got one. Here we are at the same rock. I think it's just the other side of that rock. Like I said, there were several under it. That one, again, works perfect, man. Goes out in the open. Ooh, this one puts on a chase. He works me a little bit. I stuck with it, though. About this time, I'm running out of breath. I'm like, oh, and there's a hole in my net. He gets out. Didn't see that one coming, but stuck with him. I ended up getting him. But he tried. He put up a fight. I'll give him that. This is super funny because Dason's starting to get super seasick. Well, we all kind of were getting seasick. It was pretty choppy. You can hear us kind of giving him a hard time. And like I said earlier in the video, there's a lot of foreshadowing. You're about to see why.
What? It helped me. When I threw up, I got a little better for a while. In there. I'll be being awful. Oh, I'm
If you've ever been seasick, you know how miserable this is. I mean, this dude's a trooper, man. He hung out all day long, just threw up all day long, and still would dive, still would jump in and get after it. He caught some lobsters. We take all kinds of stuff to keep the seasick down, but it still gets to us sometimes. It gets to me too. Here's Dalton catching one, giving him a fist bump. Kind of same scenario as the others. We just kind of hunt around and find rocks look under all the rocks out there until we find one that's loaded or has some under it. And this one you can tell it has several under it. We've already caught a few anyways. That one's pretty cool. Poke him right out, and he works me. Part of it. This was such an easy catch, but I ran out of breath. I still got some work to do on my breath holds and training and stuff like that, but we do all right. So when I was down there getting crossed up by that lobster, Dalton was down there catching one, and he saw me get worked, and so then he went to get the one I missed too. So he come up with two, which I thought was pretty cool. Here's another good one where the lobsters kind of, once you start messing with the rocks and like the same rock enough, some of them will start to get leery and they'll try to leave. And sometimes you can catch them like this when they leave. Start walking out in the wide open. Like I said, when they get in the open, I mean, it's easy to drop the ball, but it's a lot easier to catch them in the open than it is tickling them out from under rocks. Here we are at the end of the day. We had an absolutely fantastic day. I mean, we didn't limit out or anything, but it was a blast hanging out with everybody and catching lobsters. We caught 26, I believe.
26 of them. Real good. Real good day. All right. Tom's going to show us how to clean them. It is kind of brutal, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kind of
basically,
sucks.
body, tail. That's it. Whole part.
That's how you clean them.
Yep.
Then shove the little deal in the butt.
So where's the, where's the,
We got a special treat today. We get an Asian infusion of lobster from Karen's mom. She's smashing garlic right now. I have no idea what's coming, but it'll be good. Got some just things. I don't know what all it's gonna be, but it's gonna be flames. It always is. Ooh, is that the lobster? Seems like we got the lobster in some flour.
Mama, I want that.
Breaded already. Maybe she's gonna fry it. No idea. Get something here. Don't know what that is.
Yogurt.
Hey, we're not
Maybe
eating
butter.
yogurt right now. We're gonna eat dinner.
Hey, tell me what this stuff is.
Huh?
I got the translator here. It's my sister-in-law.
I think this is
Translator.
just flour for now.
Okay, so we got flour on the lobster tails chopped up. I'm pretty sure you can see that. She's smashing garlic and there's ginger. Don't know what that is. Is that coconut?
I have no idea.
Karen, no. It's some
I
little...
think it's just water.
Oh, is it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe butter, maybe rice. I know that's broccoli. That's some kind of pork.
This is the pork that you made last night.
Oh, it's great. That is, she made us that last night. It is fantastic. I don't know what it is. It's pork, but I don't know how she did it. This lady is a whiz in the kitchen. Incredible cook.
Hey!
Chinese. Ta. I'm learning. Ja. How do you say good? Ja ho. I think she don't know what I'm saying when I speak Chinese. Ja ho. Ho. Ja ho. Oh, what? How do you say it? Ja what? Saloha. Yeah, saloha. I got it down. I can speak Chinese now. First piece. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's about to get good in here. Get some garlic, boiling, frying, whatever you want. scallops too.
你啲帶子點整啊？
帶子焯水，焯到西蘭花先就帶子，跟住啊整咗呢個咪炒嗰個咪啱得炒西蘭花。
I don't know what they're saying because I don't speak Chinese.
呢個係醬汁，人哋一兜圍，人哋一兜埋。
Sorry. Alright, she gave me a piece and told me to try it.
You say what she need?
夠未啊？多謝你試夠唔夠味？
Does it need more taste? Does it need more stuff? She salt. If you need anything, just
It's
salt
really
and
good to me.
bawang.
It actually has a little spice to it.
Yeah, it's a jalapeno
Really
in
good.
it.
It's incredible. Is it?
好好味，
Oh, homemade. Oh, homemade. I forget all my Chinese words I learned.
放喺呢度下邊。
所以呢個夾起嚟啊！
We went out and we found one rock that had a bunch of lobsters on it.
It's gonna be good.
What is it?
I don't know all kinds of stuff, but it's good. I tried it already.
Good. Oh, you've sampled
Sample
for
it, shut me,
everybody.
sample it. It's gonna be good.
Looks
Thank you.
Delicious.
Huh?
Is she giving
What do you think?
Very good. Very good.
A long time.
Oh, homemade.
Homemade.
Oh, homemade.
Fried fry, 45 minutes.
What do you think about it? You're the picky guy.
It's pretty solid.
It's freaking awesome. What about you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
It's actually incredible.
Yeah, I like it a lot.